Good morning and welcome to BeeferLink TV, your daily dose of industry information. This morning we welcome back Paul Cunningham, who is Beefer's regional representative. We have a Ports community meeting coming up and Paul is here today to talk about that in a little bit more detail. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you very much.
Coming up.
Thank you. Morning, everybody. Yeah, we have the Solent Port community meeting set for September the 11th, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And really, this is just to give you some headlines and tell you what value you'll get if you attend. And that's really what we want to do in the next couple of minutes.
So whereabouts is the event taking place?
Yeah, it's at Chilworth Manor Hotel. It's just outside Southampton, and it's very accessible from the M3 and the M27.
Sure. And we've got a few speakers lined up this time, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got really good speakers. So the purpose of the speakers, obviously, is to really update you on the key events, investments and changes across a whole range of topics that are really going to impact you and your business in the freight sector. So that's really what we hope to put across and really open up discussion and, of course, networking that you can choose to do with your industry colleagues. So the speakers, we've got the Director General of Beefer, Steve Parker. So he'll talk and update everybody on the key issues across the board that he's been dealing with, that Beefer as an association are supporting, resolving and influencing. So he'll give you a really good picture of what we're up to and hopefully the value that we're bringing to our members. So that's the Beefer part. We've put this together, as we did last year, in collaboration with CNS, the Community Network Systems. So it's open, of course, to their users and our members, but CNS can bring their side of what's going on around our sector, an update on systems, platforms, investments, changes, and how they're responding system-wise to legislation and procedure that moves everything forward. It's critical also that we bring the key agencies into this discussion. So we've lined up Border Force, obviously they'll talk about their performance, their activities, and the food port health as well. But I think also critically, we've got DP World Southampton coming. So their senior management, they'll update again on their operational developments and their investments, what they're planning, and also particularly updates on the program, modal shift program they've been running, and which has now been extended to December 25, which is obviously a whole piece of investment and change to incentivise the move from road to rail. So again, that's key for all the obvious reasons about sustainability. And we're hoping still to get confirmation that we'll have a speaker, senior speaker from the civil service. And that really is to get them to talk about the work that's going to start, has started really. This is about how the different departments in government can collaborate more effectively to get the outcomes our freight sector really needs.
So there's a lot of speakers, there's a lot of topics. Why else should our members come along to our meeting?
Well, it is so that you can interact with all the speakers freely, both sort of in the breaks and afterwards, and ask them as many questions as you want. It's not a one-way presentation, listen to me. It's a, have you got any questions? Please jump in. And we really want to loosen that up and make it a very interactive session. And that's our aim, to really maximise the value that the attendees get.
Sure. And members will get bang up to date on all the updates going on in the industry as well.
You should leave there feeling as though you've had a really good update on all the key things that are going on around our sector.
Great. And again, people can sign up by visiting our website. They can go onto our events section.
Yeah, it's on the website. The agenda as it develops and gets confirmed will be sent out over the coming weeks. But all you got to do, hop on the website, all the registration detail is there, and it would be fantastic to see you on September the 11th.
Thank you. And just my final question. It's not just for members of the Solent region, it's members of neighbouring regions as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. All members from across the UK are very, very welcome. And although there is some focus, obviously, on the Solent region, many of the issues, many of the explanations and discussions actually are massively relevant across the UK operations. So everyone is very welcome to attend.
Looks like a very exciting event.
Yeah, I mean, we're building it from last year. Last year, we got some great feedback. It was very well attended. And so it's more of the same, plus, more value, some additional speakers, and hopefully some more really, really good direct discussions.
Great. Thank you very much, Paul.
Okay.
So as Paul's mentioned, you can visit our website, beefer.org/events. If you have a look through our events listing, you'll find the Solent Port Community Meeting section and you'll be able to register on Eventbrite. That's all for today's episode of BeeferLink TV, your daily dose of industry information.